He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Corner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second. Nobody out. Next offering misses, and that's ball one. The pitch. And that's too high.
It's a good take.
Next one misses, and the count's full. And the righty deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get an out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
Ian Happ up to hit. Good eye right there. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. That's inside. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One gone, runner at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's in there for strike one. And ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Happ leads off first with one away. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The right fielder.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's in there. Strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. On the ground to short. Goes to second. Safe there. So first and second with one man gone. Dansby Swanson stands in. That misses the zone. 1-0. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. And the right-hander deals. That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And first offering is fouled off. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. This is off the inside, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 2, and the Braves coming up. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Justin Steele. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 2.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The other way. Suzuki brings it in. Runner tagging for third.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They say it went.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
1 away with a runner at third. Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Matt Olson. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's what the fans came to see. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 3-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. In for a strike, 0-1. Now 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground. Tosses to first, and that's an out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's Orlando Arcia. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Over to first. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Yan Gomes waits, gets a piece, and stays alive. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The third baseman, Miles.
Now, Miles Mastrobuoni. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's to third. And he'll be safe at first. And that squirts through.
Now batting.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now the first baseman, number 40. Now a pop up on the infield. Albies should have this one. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner rolled out to second in his first at bat. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs, because so many people are.
Swing and a bouncer, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And a pitch. Rips that one center field. Bellinger makes the grab, one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And there's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And in one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. Ground ball left side. Throws to first, and Acuna retired. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We back here in Atlanta, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Ian Happ. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
over to Arcia. That's 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swanson batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. And the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday: Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley, singled and scored his first time. And that one hammered back there. That one is gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this one. And he dodges that fastball. And the 1-0. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And there's a base hit to left.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Orlando Arcia.
So 2 down. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, his 18th home run of the season. It's 6-2.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So digging in, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up. making his way through the minor leagues and quickly at this level an impact player.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now the 0-1. And that's a strike.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Pilar under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And here it comes. Off the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And the Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean.
And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Kevin Pilar. First offering misses the mark.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
2-0. There's the strike. Murphy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a base hit up the middle. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Steele done for the night, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, number 48. 25th appearance of the year for him. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run is in. Pilar around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ziggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
In the air, left field. Happ makes the play, and there's one away. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second here, one gone. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the back at Truist Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
1-2.
Popped in the air, left field. Pilar hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Happ in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 8-2. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. Shortstop. Orlando.
The batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Braves. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Oh, and a great stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Pulls that one foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled in.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 8 and the Cubs 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. The pitch. And that one almost got him. Murphy, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
The 1-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two outs. That one hit to right. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Braves 9 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. Tapped softly on the ground. Riley fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's Yan Gomes. In there for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and Gomes is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Miles Mastroboni. That's out to center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 9 and the Cubs 2. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Hard hit right side. Horner over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's down and in.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. And that's outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Arcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. Liner, base hit. Ozuna around third. Suzuki fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Number 43 on the pitch here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And now the lefty. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out.
Strike 2.
Arcia on third. Harris over at second with 1 down. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score the sac fly, and they now lead by 9.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And next for Atlanta, Kevin Pillar. First pitch just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now 2-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
3-2. Line to left. Happ puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, number 40. Elder back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. 2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Murphy pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The line to kick the pitch. 0-1.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Albies at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He powers one out to right field, his 33rd homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-2.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Ball 1 there. Swung on, belted. That one back. Ah! Austin Riley goes deep. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 13-2. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Mark Leiter Jr. comes on now.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Here is Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ozuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Hayden Wesneski getting loose out there. In the dirt, but kept close.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Arcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Foul ball there. The 2-1. On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Here comes Olson around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Arcia, the runner at third. Harris at second with 2 gone. Laced to right center, base hit. One run is in, another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow. Not in time. He's got a double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Keegan Thompson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Pilar now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering away upstairs. In the air out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back here at the ballpark, here's Cody Bellinger. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Line drive. Dives. Can't get it. It's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
His second knock of the night.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. And a foul ball. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Bounced up the middle. Albies whips it to first on the run. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now. 1 out left for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Christopher Morel in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Lined into right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
4 hours and 2 minutes.